some of the best ways to beautify your outdoor space. Coming up with one of my picks of the show from Ever Ready. This is one of the first items that I purchased when I became a host here at HSN, and I bought my first house. These are solar-powered lights, so to beautify your landscaping, 8-pack today, and you have a choice of beautiful colors. They're all gorgeous colors, from the bronze to the stainless steel and a gorgeous black. We have for you $59.95. Check out the HSN price. When they were a customer pick, they were nearly $100. This is going to use the power of the sun to light up your area at night. So definitely check those out. We'll get into that in just a bit. Now, I will tell you, we're going to spend a lot of time outside. The weather gets good. I want you to sit back, relax, enjoy a beverage, enjoy a breeze, get the shade that you desire. Brand new from Paradise by Bliss, this 29-inch wide rocking chair that comes with the canopy. It's like being suspended in zero gravity. All the comfort, all the lumbar support, and all of the beautiful ways to sit outside and enhance that experience. $129.95 is your price point. Remember, 5 interest-free credit card payments on that. And we have some beautiful colors like sand, jacquard brown, a green banana leaf, and the blue flower. Weight capacity on that is 300 pounds. I'd say get 2. It's going to be about $50 a month, and then you and someone special in your life can hang out outside. And what are you going to look for? You're going to look for the beautiful plants around you, your beautiful flowers, things that you have planted, and watch them grow. So we're going to kick it off with leaf and petal. This is going to be the Pink Desert Rose, making its beautiful debut at $24.95 for the season. Let's bring in our special guest. She's our expert gardener, expert landscaper. Carrie Mobley is joining us. And she truly shines this time of year because you love all of your flowers, all of your plants, and all of your outdoor they're almost like outdoor friends.
Well, thank you for saying that. Listen, I have to tell you guys, this is one of the best plants that we will offer all season long here on HSN. This is our desert rose. Now, if you don't know what a desert rose is, get ready for a wild ride. There is a cult following behind these plants, and I'll tell you why. First of all, they are one of the easiest plants to grow. They're part of the succulent family, so they are like no maintenance whatsoever. And not only do they give you these beautiful blooms that are just breathtaking, but it's about the art of this base here. And I'm gonna tell you all about this. It's called the caudix, and it's actually Mother Nature's art. It's kind of weird to explain, but I guess I could explain it in a way that relates to a woman's figure, so to speak. So for starters here, this kind of looks like her little backside here, very voluptuous, right, curvaceous. And as we turn it around to the front, here she is in the front. She's got her legs crossed because she's very demure. I'm not trying to overly, you know, sensationalize a plant, but I'm telling you, this is what this is about. This caudix
Did you just make it sexy?
It is 100% absolutely sexy.
She's a sexy
You guys,
plant.
if you are just wanting to get into gardening, this is a great place to stay. It can be an inside house plant as long as it's getting a lot of sun, but it's also going to be fantastic outside. Check out these images. This plant is nearly impossible to destroy. Look at the way that it blooms, and it blooms all summer long. Now, before the winter comes, before that first frost, we're gonna have you bring it inside, make it a house plant, right?
Okay.
It's coming to you in this 1-gallon container here, which, by the way, truthfully, it could stay in this 1-gallon container for I mean, several months, if not a year. What'll happen is it'll start to pop through because she wants to grow, she wants her space. So what I would recommend doing is taking it out of this and maybe putting it into like a 14 or a 16-inch container, something that you can manage so that you can bring it in before it gets cold. But even this one has the beginnings.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. This is gonna last, you guys, these last for, you know, decades. They're very, very unique. Each one has a different shape. You can kind of relate them, Valerie, to like a bonsai tree, right? It looks very, you know, artistic, but the difference with this and bonsais is zero maintenance.
You're speaking my language now,
yes,
Carrie.
ma'am. This is, I mean, and this is just the beginning of its blooming season. Those pictures, and I wish somewhere in there we had the picture of Guys. This morning, you guys, there it is right there.
Guys?
That is Guys. He got it here in that 1-gallon container. This is now 6 years old, and look at it. It has taken beatings in hurricanes and in frosts. We ran through about 1,000 of these this morning. So I want to tell you how this is going to work per se. So we have a map that I'd like us to pull up, because what's going to happen is for a lot of the country, we're going to be shipping this out to you right now. So take a look at the map, locate where you are, find that corresponding color. That's when we're shipping it out to you. So if you're up there like in northern Michigan, hey, the end of this month, we're going to be shipping it out. So we know what the weather is like based on the USDA gardening zones. So you're going to get it home, put it in a container, and water it. But please do not water it too much. They do not like to be wet. It's
kind of in the name, Desert Rose, right?
Yes.
I love it.
Year after year, it's going to get more beautiful. It's going to be more special. And I'm telling you what, you are going to understand that cult following. But Valerie, I want you guys to know they are addictive and they are contagious.
So I think today's the perfect day to buy multiples, right? Especially if you're wanting to put them in different areas around your home. I personally love how green and lush the leaves are. They have this kind of almost like a pretty sheen to them. Each pop of that pink desert rose is so gorgeous. And I love that you're getting something home significant for, get ready for this, $4.99 to be able to watch them bloom, to see your heart and soul come to life and have something special and unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like especially in the world of gardening, you walk around your neighborhood, you look at other people, you're like, they all have the same flowers and the same plants. This is special, this is unique. It kind of stands out and makes you look like you know more than you might actually know. Like that's what I'm thinking
without having to do anything, right?
Without having to do anything.
Yes, exactly. It absolutely is a standout. And remember, I mean, the pictures that we are, kind of popping up, like even the one of Guys, those are a little bit further in the season. Sure. This one is just the beginning. I mean, you can see buds on every single one of these tips up here. So give this another couple of weeks and it's just going to be off the chain. But when you get yours, you're going to be getting blooms on it in the first month at least. Just remember, before that first frost, you bring it inside, and you don't have to worry that, you might not be remembering everything I'm saying, because in every single plant that we send to you from Leaf and Petal, we also put in a planting guide. So it is very specific to the kind of plant. And I mean, we're talking about loaded with information, how to plant it, how to deal with it, what zones it does best in. And we call it zones when you're in the gardening world. Literally A, B, C, D directions on how to plant it. But you guys, I mean, I'm telling you, if you have Facebook, go onto Facebook and search Desert Rose. First of all, you're gonna see I'm a part of every single Facebook group on Desert Roses, because they are so cool, they're so unique. And I'll never forget, one of my girlfriends texted me, and one of our nurseries, she said, they just got a shipment of Desert Roses. There were tire marks in my driveway. Because I have, I'm embarrassed to tell you, at least 10 different desert roses. Each of them are different. Once you get into this, once you see how...
Yeah, I love that they're unique. I think you mentioned that earlier, just kind of comparing them to us as individuals, different shapes, different curves, different lines, everything. But look at those flowers.
That is accurate. That is not a misrepresentation. That is what it looks like. I am loving all of these pictures. Look at that, you guys. These are so special. And remember, because they're part of the succulent family, they thrive on neglect. They want to be left alone.
I like the decorative pots. I like that it brings out the personality. I like that they are going to not require a lot of work. Raise your hand if you're, because listen, I know Carrie works really hard in her yard and her landscaping and her flower gardens. If you could have a little extra few, beautiful things out there that just require a little less maintenance, why not, kind of mix them in? Just a couple minutes left. We are so busy on the phone lines. Remember, 5 interest-free credit card payments. You can hardly even see me before. You don't even need to see me. Look at the beautiful Desert Rose. And are they all going to be pink? Like if we buy multiples today, will they be shades of pink?
That is correct. This is a very specific variety of Desert Rose. So what it's going to have is it's going to have the outer, it is magical, isn't it? So the outer little corners of each of the petals are darker, and then the inside has a lighter pink. But I'm telling you, you know, once you fall in love, this will be a great one. This will be the best price, one of the best prices that you can get a 1-gallon desert rose. These are not inexpensive plants. And so we're really glad that we have this great deal with HSN so that we can bring you such a great price on such a very, very cool plant. And I'm telling you, you're gonna have enjoyment with this for years and years to come. Now, we're not really talking about it in this presentation, but I always like to highlight our fertilizer. We have 4 different varieties. For this one, you would just choose our traditional bloom booster. It's the one that's got the purple front. But if you garden with fruits and vegetables, we have a fruit and vegetable one. If you garden with just roses, we have a rose one. And if you have plants that like a little bit more acidic to them, like hydrangeas, azaleas, you know, you can have one that has a little bit more high acid to it. But you want even more blooms, get yourself some of our leaf and petal fertilizer. But if you don't mind, I'm just gonna spin her around again so you can check out her voluptuous body. And you know what I love, Valerie? Sorry, I know everybody's laughing at me, but I'm telling you, they are so darn sexy.
So wait, is this area all going to be unique to the way it grows? It'll be, so the curves and like how, like you said, the thickness or the elongation, like it all be unique. So even if you buy multiples, they're all going to have their own personality.
Absolutely
That's
different.
really, really cool.
But they're all going to be beautiful. They're all going to flower like that. But what I really like is that, you know, the reason, this is kind of like a camel, okay? So it is storing all of its nutrients and its water in here. And so that's why we're getting like this bulbous, you know, right? And then from there, she's literally like reaching her arms up to the heavens.
And so how like tall or wide will they get? Like, and do you have to get a lot of pruning? Like, how does that work?
Prune them. But I was telling Guy earlier, can you tell I'm excited about this, everybody? Like, this is my jam. I was telling Guy earlier because he said in the hurricanes, it, you know, it fell over, the pot cracked, and a couple of the branches fell off. I said, take those branches, shove them in the ground, you have a whole new plant.
Are you kidding me?
Dead serious.
Multiplication.
Yes, I know.
And no maintenance. We are so busy. We're gonna cross over 1,800. $4.99 gets home your brand new 1-gallon pink desert rose. A lot of you buying multiples. I'm here for that. I'm excited for you.
I hope you get one.
I am. Me and my producer and I have been, when we're showing you, her and I are doing one of these. I'll show everybody at home. I'll show everybody. We're going like this. We're going. Like, we're like, oh my God, we're so excited. So we have like, you know, conversations when people aren't looking. Okay, so let's dive into our next item that we have for you. So this is gonna be the easygoing rose. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Are they all gonna be yellow?
Yes, they are.
Okay, see, I'm learning about this, but see, Guy hasn't invited me over to show me his plants or his flowers, so I have to learn vicariously through Carrie Mobley. But with the 5 interested credit card payments, $5.39 gets it home. So let's dive in. I love roses. Roses remind me of my grandmother.
Oh, love.
She always planted roses in her front, like kind of walkway foyer area, but I've never, and her favorite color was yellow, by the way.
Oh, that's so
sweet. I'm feeling,
is she still
oh
around? Come here. I know, I've lost
6 years ago.
Yeah,
I lost her 6 years ago. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting to get emotional, but
I know, I get it. Plants do that to you. Come here, my girl. Oh, I love you so much. I totally get it. You take a minute, because I have great news for all of you who have fallen in love with these already. I guess the theme of Leaf and Petal in this hour with Valerie is how easy can we make this? This is going to be the rose that is the best for beginners, and I'll tell you why. First of all, the way it grows, they're kind of in clusters, right? So it's a more compact style rose, so it's going to be perfect for containers. And a lot of roses, for those of you who know and love roses, they deal with a lot of disease. They're always getting like those black spots on them and the mold and the fungus and blah, blah, blah. These are completely, and I can say it, completely disease resistant.
No way.
And that's kind of what happens to roses, right? They get that disease and all the leaves are falling off and you're still getting some, you know, flowers on there, but then the buds are staying closed because the disease has now gotten into the flower. It's a whole mess. This is not that rose. And I actually pulled some out for you and I'd like you to smell them if possible.
I've been kind of smelling them over here, but I love the idea.
It's like a mild, honey, sweet,
Oh, that's so
Isn't that
soft
yummy?
and pretty, yeah.
I love it.
It's just a hint, right? It's not an overpowering flower scent, but it does have like sweetness. It does. It does feel like it's a creamy sweetness too.
It's a mild, we call it like a mild honey. And it's just so pretty. And as you can clearly see, you know, because Valerie's holding it, boy, do they make the best bouquets. So one of my favorite things about being a gardener, and I'm a landscape designer, I'm a professional gardener, I work on a bunch of people's homes for them, I help maintain them. A lot of what we want is to have flowers that we can cut and to put into vases, either as gifts or in our own darn house. Obviously, you can kind of tell the color variations between television and the pictures is a little bit different. So just keep that in mind. They are kind of a creamy yellow. But these are really great because that yellow really pops against that darker, glossy foliage that we have on here. And I tell you what, I love that shot right there that we had because it was showing the lavender with it. We have online, you guys, we have some lavender. I think we're actually going to be bringing you lavender next week as well. How cool has yellow and purple always looked together? So pick up some of that lavender, or even if you go to your own local nursery, right? And you can, you know, plant your rose, and then maybe around the bottom of it, you can put some really pretty purple petunias, or maybe some purple lavender. Look, I'm designing gardens live on the air here, right?
For free.
For free.
She's giving you her expertise for
Buy
free.
a couple roses.
Buy a couple roses. No, I do love this, and I actually, kind of from a fashion perspective, yellow is the color of the season. Everybody's seeing like the creamy, soft, buttery yellows. There's a beautiful warmth of sunshine from this. There's a happiness. I think when we see flowers, we smile. We love to gift flowers. This is a gift for yourself. It's $5.39 to get home. And I love the abundance of blooms that this is providing.
That's what it's known for.
Yeah.
Yes, it absolutely is.
It's not like skimping and just giving you a scarce kind of one or two little stems with flowers. Like, they are clustering.
Yeah, we say that this is total flower power. Now, I don't want to intimidate you now that you have fallen in love with it, but I want to show you how it's going to come and what to do with it. This is what we in the industry look for. It is a bare root. Now, the reason the bare root is so important is because rather than getting just like a very immature plant, like if you were to go to your local, you know, home improvement nursery and you can see a rose, maybe one that looks like this, it's very, very young. It's probably got disease on it already. By the way, you're not even going to find this variety. It is very hard to come by, so I'm glad to at least have something unique for you. But it's also not going to be very mature. What's great about our bare root roses is that these are multiple years old. So we have them growing in our nurseries. When it comes time to ship them out, we pull them out of the ground, we chop off all the foliage on top, we professionally trim them, we leave the roots, we actually put a protective coating on our bare roots themselves so that they're good for shipping. So when you get this, which by the way is still kind of related to that map, but when you get it, you're going to take it out of the bag, and then I want you to dig a hole. Again, it can be in a container, it can be right into the ground. This will do just fine in the freeze and stuff. It'll come back, you know, year after year. This is a perennial. And then all I do is I'm going to put it in the hole I made. I never wear gloves, that's why my nails look like this. My gardening ladies can understand. And so here we go. I'm just gonna make sure I cover up all those roots. We're gonna pack it in real nice there, and then I'm just gonna water, 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 water. Within a week, you're gonna start to see all these little buds come out here. Those buds are gonna turn into those long, long stems, and then then we're gonna have the flowers coming off of it. You're gonna have roses in about 6 weeks. And you guys are just gonna love it. It's gonna smell sweet, and maybe you are that grandmother, and I'm not trying to make you cry. Maybe you're that grandmother that wants to introduce your grandkids to something special like gardening, and you want to do it with a really special rose that's going to give you, just happiness for years and years to come.
I love that, Carrie. Thank you for that sentiment, and it's true, it's how we remember loved ones. It's how we get to share something that's a passion or something that we love with our friends, with our family. I mean, it's truly like the gift that keeps on giving. Imagine walking next door for a little get well. You cut your own roses from your own garden and give somebody some flowers. You don't have to go to that flower shop and spend hundreds of dollars. These are roses that you grew with your own incredible heart in your hands, which I love. And I love the cluster of blooms. I love that flower power. I love the colorway. I love that they're bright and they're cheerful and they're happy and they're yellow, which is a great color that pops off of the green lush foliage and plays really nicely if you are adding in the pinks or the lavenders or the white roses, you know, and there is a soft, warm, kind of creamy honey fragrance that comes off of them. Of course, your incredible easygoing rose. I think I'm pretty easygoing.
I think so.
But you know what? I'd like for my roses to also be easygoing. You know, when I'm with Carrie, she has to keep it real simple for me, okay? So I love that this is for a novice. It's so true.
And don't forget, I know we're trying to wrap this up here, but I also wanted to show you with that leaf and petal fertilizer, they come in these pods, so there's no measuring, there's no mess. You just take one pod, you put it in 1 gallon of water, you let it dissolve in there, you give it a good shaking, and then what you do is you water like you normally would. You're not gonna burn your plants because it's water soluble, and if you want blooms like this, that more bigger, better, so to speak, right? This is what's gonna do really well, so pick some up. We've got the item number up there right now.
$3.99, by the way, with the 5 interest or credit card payment. So thank you, Carrie.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys. Happy Friday and happy gardening.
I know. It feels like you've made my life so much easier today.
Awesome.
Love hanging out with you. Okay, what are we gonna talk about next? Well, something that goes perfectly with gardening your new plants, planting your new plants. It's the Improvements 2-in-1 Garden Bench. And it's a kneeler. It's a 2-in-1. It does have this new added feature of the tool bag that you get to have. You get to choose your color. It's a huge customer pick. We look forward to this season. See, that's where you're gonna put all your tools now. And we have it for you in 4 colors. It does come fully assembled. You don't have to change anything whether you're using it as the kneeler or whether you're using it as the bench. Oh, we're down to 3 colors now. Okay, we have it for you in your green, your typical kind of grass foliage green. This is gonna be our most limited. We have less than 300 of you that can pick it up. This is a customer pick. In the center, we have it for you in teal. It's a really pretty blue. And then if you love yellow, we have it for you in the color of 2025, which is that great yellow. $5.59 gets it home. Deb Byers is joining us. Hi, Deb. Good to see you again.
It's good to see you. It's the perfect segue from all those beautiful plants. Now you're going to take them outside. You're going to dig in the dirt, and you don't want to get your pants dirty, and you don't want to have to be down there in the mud and all that stuff. Well, we've got the perfect solution with the garden kneeler. And you're getting that great little pouch. So you're getting a pouch that's going to be able to go right on the arm, whether you're in the kneeling position or you're in the seating position, because this does convert from a kneeler to a bench. So I'm going to just show you quick like a bunny. Here it is as a kneeler. Here it is a bench. Absolutely the perfect height. It's 19 inches high, 24 inches long, and 10 inches wide with that fabulous EVA foam. But let's talk about the kneeler aspect of it, because that's how most of us are going to be working in our gardens. You've got extra thick EVA foam, unbelievably comfortable. There's a steel bar right in the center, so this is not going to sag. You've got another level of EVA foam right on the underside. That's where you're going to sit when you flip it over, and you'll notice you've got about 2 inches of a gap, so nothing is ever going to touch the ground. You've got powder-coated steel in these beautiful, beautiful colors. I happen to be partial to this beautiful yellow, and you're going to be able to have something that's going to convert from a kneeler to a bench with a 300-pound weight capacity, only weighs 5 pounds, and is going to be perfect for whether you're working way down low in the garden or you're simply pruning something way up high. You are going to be comfortable all the way around.
Here's your pouch.
Oh, my pouch.
Show me how the pouch applies when you have it in the seating position.
And you can go ahead and put it on your window. Absolutely. So it's completely convertible, whether you're down in the kneeling or you're up in the seating. But the best part is you're going to have comfort and stability. So nobody has to help you get up or down. You're going to be able to do it. And I want to show everybody how that works, because there are heavy-duty springs, and that's the magic. So what you're going to do when you want to close it, there are these big springs here. See those? So you're simply going to go ahead and close it, and then you're going to swing it around and you're going to close it again. And now your garden kneeler is going to be able to be hung, or you can simply leave it in the car. Absolutely fantastic. But I also want you to hear how sturdy and durable it is when you open it. You hear it?
Yeah.
It locks in place. So if I've got to get up or down, I don't have to worry about anyone helping me. I've got all that security built right in.
I also really love the handles because it's that supportive. You've got them on both sides, and then that cushion is really nice. The cushion reverses whether you're using it as a kneeler or whether you're using it as a bench. You said 300 weight capacity.
300 weight capacity.
That's incredible, and these colors are perfect for everyone. You guys, this is $27.95, but even better than that, use the flexible payments. We're doing 5 interest-free credit card payments on everything, so it's less than the coffee you might have picked up at the coffee shop this morning, under $6, and it's something that you're going to use over and over and over again, more than just outdoors for gardening. I mean, I can think of taking this into the garage. It could be a little seat at a sporting event if you wanted it to be. One of my favorite things is that you can really assist yourself. So you can assist yourself to lift up. I've got my bare knees right on this padded, you know, I don't know, padded
foam.
Side, padded foam. You can see cushion, there we go, but you can see how as I move around, you know, it's not leaving anything on my knees. And then as we lift up, look, I'm literally lifting myself with my strength. If you take the bag off, which I love that the pouch is included, now no tools to go ahead and flip it and turn it around. And then maybe I just wanna, I don't know, wanna sit outside, want to enjoy my beautiful flowers I just planted. I'm going to cheer my friends on who are in the studio. Cheer, 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 cheer. Maybe you're taking this. I love that it disassembles and assembles without needing any crazy tools or anything. And
Absolutely.
It's going to be good outdoors. So it's that powder coated, right?
Yes, powder coated steel, so it's perfect. If it gets wet, no problems. If it gets dirty, no problem. But it only weighs about 5 pounds, so it's super easy for you to maneuver. Now, a couple of things I want you to know. If you are a little problem, maybe you feel a little awkward, you don't want to, you know, stability is an issue. When you're down here, not only is it great because it'll get you up and down, but if I dropped something over there, I don't have to go floundering. I can hold on here and reach for something. It's the same thing on the other side. So I never have to feel unstable. It's going to give me all that stability. Now, if you don't want to be on your knees anymore, remember you've got that really great, comfortable EVA phone. You can kind of lean on it.
Sure.
And then you've got, this is not going anywhere. It acts almost like a backrest. So you can go ahead and do all your weeding this way. Or we were talking earlier this morning, if you're at a you know, you've gone to a concert, because you can't have something that's high. You're going to be obstructing everybody behind you. Bring this and just sit on this. It's that easy. It only weighs 5 pounds. Take it with you in the car.
And you're not sitting on the ground.
I'm not sitting on the ground.
You don't have a towel or your jacket that you're putting down. You can get up off the ground if you want to, or if you are doing it in the kneeling position, you could sit with it there too. It's the first time we've been able to offer it. This is a customer pick. You're not choosing whether you want the bench or the kneeler. It is a 2-in-1. You just flip it upside down. Under $6 gets it home. We have the beautiful grass green. The pouch is included. There's no snaps or zippers or anything with the pouch. It can go in either position from kneeling or sitting. We also have it in the yellow, which has been the colorway that everybody's been going crazy over. And then this blue in the center. Nearly 600 have been spoken for. The pouch is also color coded to it as well, which is really, really nice. A lot of you buying multiples. I think, you know, if you have a book club or friends that you meet, you know, and they come over and they say, hey, where did you get that? You know, it's really nice to be able to remember that and say, okay, for a birthday or for, you know, something you want to say thank you. It's under $30. What a great gift.
Well, it's terrific for this time of year, obviously, because we're going to be using it outside, but it's also great for inside, for things that you need to do, washing the car, washing the dog, dusting on the baseboards, because you don't always want to be on your knees. You want to be comfortable. And that EVA phone is giving you all that comfort. The other cool thing about it is the properties are such that if you're out in the sun and don't have to worry about it, it's not going to crack. It's not going to be a problem. It'll maintain its integrity. But you're also getting the great pouch with the 4 pockets, so you can keep your water here, your cell phone, you can keep all your tools, whatever you want. And remember, it simply slips right over the arms, whether it's in the lower position or the higher position, to give you access to the things that you need as you're out there working. But the most important thing is you don't have to have somebody come and help you when you want to get up. It is going to keep you secure and sturdy every single time when you want to get up and you want to get down, and that's what makes this so fantastic. So you can feel stable and go ahead and be independent and do the things that you like to do, because we've got the bench kneeler for you.
Yeah, and there's no assembly, you guys. It comes fully assembled. You just snap it into place. You just fold it down and then you unfold it, right? Which is really great.
Absolutely.
And Deb will show you how easy that is, and it's really durable and high quality. Holds a 300-pound weight capacity, so you could fold each side of it down if you need to tuck it away, stow it away. Maybe you're traveling, you're going camping or glamping, or you're taking the RV out. Take this with you. I mean, literally, it'd be a great little seat. You're going to the sports, you know, game or the field or the practice or the little outdoor concert. What a nice way to have a really comfortable little seat for $5.59. Choose the yellow, choose the blue, choose the green, and read the reviews on it, because we love when we can bring you something that you already love and do it during Customer Appreciation Month on a special deal. So
Terrific.
You're special, Deb.
Oh, no, you're special, and you're special.
That's right. We're going to keep all the special deals around. You know what I think you could sit out and enjoy in the little evening?
Oh, yeah.
Some beautiful lighting, right? Sit out on your back porch with your brand new bench and enjoy something that looks like it took a lot of money, a lot of wiring, electricity, all the things. No, this is Everready. This is the solar-powered landscape lights. You're getting an 8-pack today. It's as a special, almost like 40% off savings for Customer Appreciation Month, a huge customer pick. And here's the thing, there's no bill, there's no maintenance for these. They have stakes, ground stakes. You can put them along a beautiful pathway. Maybe it's your driveway, maybe it's your walkway, your sidewalk. Look at the illuminations, almost like a sunburst design, sipping the power of sun during the day. And then as soon as the sun goes to sleep, all your lights turn on. You are getting 8. It comes to us from our friends at Everready. I'll show you the colors that you're getting. I'm obsessed with this beautiful bronze. It's a gorgeous dark chocolate brown. You're getting all 8. These are glass, by the way, so really incredible, durable quality materials that you're getting. These are meant to be outside. Down here in front, you could also choose your 8-pack in your stainless steel, which is clean and crisp and modern, or a little bit more chic. We've got the graphite black, but there are 170 of you left that can pick it up. Now, with the 5 interest credit card payments, it's $11.99. I'm gonna bring in our special guest. Tracy Kane is with us, and Tracy and I actually started here at HSN together nearly 10 years ago.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it's been that much time?
No, I cannot believe it.
I know. And these are actually one of the first things that I picked up when I bought my first house here.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh wait, even I can have pretty landscape lighting outside.
I know. Isn't that what you notice when you're driving through neighborhoods? You look at all the beautiful homes, it's in the evening, and all of their lights are on, and you just kind of dream, right? Like, I wish someday that's what I aspire to have. Well, guess what? Today is the day that you can have that, because this is solar lighting by Everready. You don't have to hire an electrician. You don't have to worry about having a handyman come. You are going to do this all yourself. This is all glass, all metal construction. And this brightness, after 8 hours, you are still going to maintain 91% of brightness, which is incredible.
And they're so pretty. I have to say, when I got them home, I wish I'd gotten a second set. And at this price point today, I hope you're getting 2 sets. You can space them out, you know, a couple inches apart. You could space them out a couple feet apart. Really
10 to 12 feet is what we recommend.
Oh, is that what it is?
Because you have 24 feet of light.
Oh, because they suspend.
Yes.
Well, expand. Well, what's really nice is whether you have a big space or a small space, and you want to do these outdoors, of course, front yard or backyard. But when I sold my house, what I was getting at is they asked for me to leave the lighting.
Oh.
So I sold it with the landscape lighting because I was really nice.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't I? Because I know I can buy more sets, and today's a great day to do that.
And the nice thing is that if the buyers don't request that, take them with you.
Yeah, because
right?
there's
They're
no
not
hard wiring.
Stuck there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe you're in a rental property and you just really want to make it feel like your own. This is a great way to do that also. I just want you to be able to get a really good look here. This is thick, high quality glass. Look at how nice and thick that is. It is ribbed on the outside, smooth on the inside. You have that beautiful prism on there. So that is what is reflecting that light to give you that gorgeous starburst pattern. These stand almost 2 feet tall. Once you have them in the ground, you have this, sorry, all the white styrofoam in there. Shh, that's how we keep them stuck in here. But this is gonna go in the ground. You can leave them in all year round. You don't have to worry if your ground freezes. And then the lid, okay? So when you get this home, you're just going to take a little tab off of here, and then these are going to light up. It is instant gratification. They already come with a little bit of a charge for you. But look at this is what is taking all of those sun rays and powering that Everready battery. That is that large crystalline solar panel right there.
So gorgeous and so much beauty that, you know, we love to kind of enhance our homes, but it can be really, really costly to add lighting. You've got to dig into the ground. You've got to find the electrician. You've got to be able to space them out correctly. Maybe it's something that you're going to leave behind this you can take with you. And these were, honestly, it's so satisfying because they automatically turn on, right? You don't have to turn them on. They turn on when it becomes dark outside. That's that beautiful sunburst design, and that's why Tracy was recommending you want to put them a couple feet apart so they can really see the bursts and the rays. We have them close together. This is actually what I did when I first got them home. I put them kind of close together because I kind of liked the way they overlapped.
Yeah.
But you can space them out. You're getting 8 today for under $60. It's a customer pick here at HSN when it was almost twice the price. I think it is one of the best investments that we can make that we are getting every single day enjoyment out of.
Absolutely, and the simplest as well to
Transcends? Transforms.
To change, transform, that's the word. Woo, it is Friday afternoon.
Yes, it is, girl.
But transform your curb appeal. Just really bump up that whole look of your home. It is going to take it to that next level. Now, Everready, you probably think, oh, that sounds familiar. Yes, they're over a 100-year-old company. They're the ones that have created most of the batteries that you have in your home, the AA, the AAA, and so on and so forth. But this is what is setting them apart also. They are the only company, first of all, HSN is the only authorized retailer of Everready solar lights.
Nice.
They're the only retailer that offers you a 2-year warranty on solar light fixtures. The most you might find is 1 year. And we are the only company that can claim 91% brightness after 8 hours. So what that means to you is that the sun is gonna go down, your lights are gonna come on automatically, no switches, you don't do anything. They're gonna stay on through the night. And they're not just going to start like tinkering and flashing, they're gonna look beautiful through the night.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, all you do, you get everything included. You don't need any tools. You just place them into the ground. And if you get it wrong, you're like, you know what? They're too close together, too far apart. You just move them. And they stay put. They are meant to be outside, so they're weather permitting. You know, obviously you can mount when it's raining, when it's snowing, all the above because of the quality construction. Several hundred of you in the phone lines right now. If you want to jump to the ordering process online, you can go to hsn.com. You can use the QR code. They will all have this beautiful sunburst effect. And remember, you can also choose the color of the actual light. So even during the day, they are beautiful. So we have this really pretty bronze. It's like a dark chocolate colorway. It's a nice chocolate brown. We also have it in black, which is going to give you sort of this graphite matte finish. This is going to be the one that is most
So you can see it side
limited.
by side there.
So that's going to be the bronze. Here it is in the black. And then we also have it for you in the steel, which is like that classic stainless steel look. You're getting 8 today. Best price we've ever done. Normally it's about a $100 set. It's $11.99 to pay it off over time. And can you give me some suggestions of where you would, see someone putting these in their home?
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, I love them in the backyard because when I let my dogs out at night, I want to know what else is out there, right? And it's really expensive to be able to hire an electrician, have lighting put throughout your backyard. So that is my #1 favorite place to have them. Of course, lining your driveway, your walkway. We keep 1 or 2 actually out where we keep our garbage cans so we can see if the raccoons are there before we go out, take the garbage out, kind of detracts them having that light there.
And you know what? These are pretty. These are not like that funky spotlight that pops on. You're like in the middle, like you're in your pajamas trying to take the trash out, right? Like it's soft, it's ambient, it's a gorgeous light, and the quality, you're not getting plastic.
No, oh my gosh. And they're not going to fog over like those plastic ones that you find at the big box stores. Super easy to put together. I always talk about my mother-in-law. If she's watching, she's probably gonna be upset with me, but she's in her 80s. She ordered these last year. She put them all together and out, all by herself. You're literally just going to put them together. You're gonna pull that little tab off. You're gonna put this on, and that is it. And then you're just going to figure out where you wanna put all 8 of your lights. You are going to find so many places that you can use this. I've had so many hosts say to me, oh my gosh, I bought them last year, and I just bought my second set this year because once I put them out, I realized I wanted them in the front and I wanted them in the back.
I think that's such a good point because you love how pretty they are when you come home or when guests come and they walk up your walkway and you have this beautiful effect that you're not having to hire an electrician. There's no monthly cost to this, and you can buy as many sets. We're actually not limiting quantity, but then you go outside in your backyard and you're like, it's a little boring back here, right? I wish I had these. And that sunburst effect will happen, and it is so pretty. It's like having artwork.
It really is.
Right?
So also think about, these are great in pots. So I'm actually thinking about your backyard. So Valerie's like right near the water. And a lot of times you don't want to have hard wiring near the water, right? So if you don't have any ground to put them in, you can put these in pots and put little plantings around them. They look so beautiful. I've actually put them in my herb pots, and it just brings it to that next level. So beautiful. Last year when we had the hurricane, I had my lights out, didn't bring them in. And I was so glad I did, because once we came back from evacuating, we didn't have power for a week, but my yard was still lit up with my solar lights.
That's such a good point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some obvious beautiful effects to it. There's always some peace of mind and some safety effects to it. I just like that maybe you're not the biggest gardener, you don't have the greatest landscape or the biggest yard. I know Tracy and I are looking at each other, but this is something, it's like jewelry. It's literally like jewelry and an accessory for your yard. There's something that elevates it and makes it look a little bit more exquisite, a little bit more expensive. And today you're getting it home for under $12. Remember, you have 30 days to try it out. So get a couple sets home, choose a colorway that most, benefits or complements your exterior of your home, whether it's the bronze, the black, or the stainless steel, and move them around until you find the perfect space for them. You can also send them back if for some reason you buy too many sets, but it's better to get them now while they're on the customer appreciation price and the 5 interest-free credit card payment.
And what we have them, because they sell out every year.
Oh,
and these have a 2-year warranty, so don't forget that. And I always say, not all of us can be Carrie Mobley, but if you are a Carrie Mobley and you have a beautiful yard, you want to enjoy it at night as much as you do during the day, so you want to light that yard up.
Definitely. Tracy Kane, are you on TikTok?
I am
And how can we find you on TikTok?
Well, you can just look up the Renesting Housewife.
There we go.
Or no, I changed my name. The Empty Nesting Housewife.
All right, I'm on TikTok too, Valerie.stup. Did you know, have you heard that QVC Group is now live 24/7 on QVC's TikTok shop? We are the first US brand to do so. So please download the app, shop with us on QVC TikTok shop. And I will tell you, I was on HSN's TikTok shop today. I had Chef Jet Tila, I had Christy Brinkley, so you never know when HSN's gonna pop up as well. But stay with us, more from your best backyard. We're gonna relax for the end of the show, don't go anywhere.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
For Jay King, every day is a new adventure. He travels the globe to bring you his mind finds and exotic jewelry collection. Discover brilliant gems and exquisite pieces you can only find here at HSN.
Something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
My kind of Friday.
Are we working yet?
No. We just need somebody to come serve us some drinks and some appetizers, Bobby, right?
Waiter.
Hello.
No, that was rude to snap. Sorry.
We're live.
Oh, we are?
We are live, everyone.
welcome.
Hi.
Welcome in.
This is the last item that I have for you in your best backyard, and I think I saved the best for last. Brand new from Paradise by Bliss. This is a rocking chair that also has a canopy. Let me tell you, it comes from the zero gravity line from Paradise by Bliss, which means you literally feel like you're suspended in air. You've got all of this great lumbar support and cushion, and this one, for the first time ever, rocks. And let me just tell you, when the weather gets warmer and you got that glass of cold lemonade and you just want to listen to your favorite music or hear the birds chirp or get the kids outside doing the things, you know, just sit back and rock yourself to sleep, relax.
Yeah, sit back, relax, take a load off. So this is our Bliss chair. Many of you are already familiar with us. We've had a couple of TSs on some of our other chairs, and our hammocks and our loungers and our zero gravity. This is the launch of the first day that we're able to bring you a new item, and it's our rocking chair. So this is so cool. One of the reasons why is because it's portable. So you can take it with you. I'm gonna show you in a couple minutes how you can fold it up. It only weighs 23 pounds. It's going to collapse into a very thin profile. And because of the lightweight, you can take it with you. Maybe it's the soccer kids game. Maybe it's the festival, your music festival. Maybe it's the 4th of July. Maybe it's just out by your pool when you're just chilling and relaxing. Most people who see a rocker, the first thing you picture in your mind is front porch.
Yeah.
Glass of lemonade.
So I said, yeah, I know.
Cool breeze through the hair.
I know, no care in the world.
Maybe some tunes on.
I know. Okay, here, Bobby, I've already given people updates.
Oh, go ahead, please.
So, you know when we hit this season and people go to hsn.com, they start shopping for things. If you've bought a previous Bliss chair before, like I have 2 at home, they've already spotted the rocking version. This green banana, which I probably should get up and show you.
We got them all in the back.
They're most limited. And then we also, you want to show us all the colors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which way we start? Which end? I'll wait for the camera to show.
Look at us. We don't even want to get up.
Is that how bad is that?
Green banana.
Green banana. The next one is blue flower.
Yep.
And then brown jacquard.
Yep.
That's been one of our top sellers no matter which type of chair we've had. And then sand, I think, is the most underrated.
Yes.
It's because it's so neutral, it's able to go with so many other pieces of your patio furniture or your decor, so you can pop colors in and or around it. That's why I really like the sand. I mean, my favorite color is blue. I have a lot of our aqua blue zero gravity chairs. I really like the blue flower, but sand to me is the most neutral, most able to go with other things.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about let's just talk about people who've never shopped for us with these types of chairs.
Yeah, so first thing I want to kind of just go over with you is, okay, so how do you, let's say, disassemble? And even, that's not even really the right word for it. So you're just going to bring this up like that, and you can put it together, and then that is all you have to do, and then you pull it. And now you're collapsed and ready to go. That's it.
Wow.
This is the thin profile that it's going to look like when it gets delivered to your front door. That's how thin it is. It's going to be in a box like that. You can see I'm lifting it with one hand. It's only 23 pounds. That's why I say it's portable. I mean, honestly, what other chair that is a rocking chair can you lift with one hand and it's portable? Because let's face it, when you talk about a rocking chair, and before I go on about, I'm going to show you how to put it back together. You take this lever right here, open it up, clamp it in the top, and the bottom, now you're clicked in. That's it. So what I was saying was, what other rocking chair do you know of is portable? Because most rocking chairs are bigger, bulkier, they're made of wood, so you have to worry about the weather. I think you have to put a varnish or lacquer or something on some of them, for whatever it's called. You have to do some maintenance on them.
Yeah.
This is zero maintenance. This is weatherproof. Keep this outside all year long and no problem.
Absolutely, and here's the thing that I love. Sit outside. You don't need an umbrella. You don't need to find a spot in the shade. It has its own built-in canopy. It has a cushion for your head. It has that great little headrest. It's got the feature of the zero gravity, which you feel like you're literally suspended in air, but you're comfortable, you're supported, you're relaxed. This has the rocking feature. So you could put this on grass, you could put this on your back porch, whether it's, you know, like a sidewalk kind of material or it's asphalt, it doesn't matter. I love the versatility of taking this with you. So hopefully if you're buying a couple of these, this is making its debut on sale at $129.95, a high quality durable chair that has the weight capacity of 300 pounds. You get these great fashion tones to it as well. But if you're using interest-free credit card payments, maybe you're buying 2, just like you're seeing those, you know, wonderful people on that video side by side. It's gonna be about $52 to get 2 of them. You pay it off over time, and you're using this like as soon as you get it home, right? A lot of people, you could literally even take these inside. And I love what Bobby's about to show you, because the average chair, outdoor chair, is a lot more narrow than this one.
Right, so this is an average swatch of, like, for example, a chair you might find on maybe the big box retailer or online. They're 26 inches, that's kind of like the average, right? So ours is a bigger chair, or XL size, you get 29. So from 26 to 29, 3 extra inches. The reason that's important is because you have more fabric. And if you have more fabric, fabric, that means more room, and more room means more stretching out and relaxing. So more bang for your buck as far as the area. And as we look at these different colors, I want to invite you to just take a close look at the patterns, because you would think that maybe these are like printed on, but they're not. They're hand woven in, and they're no fade as well. So how you receive your Bliss chair when you get it home today is going to be how it looks season after season after season. And while you're there on that tight shot of those cords, let me just talk about those for a second. I'm not sure where we're at. There we go. These are double bungee design. So when you compare, we know you're smart shoppers, and you look out there at other chairs, there's just gonna be one of these cords, okay? We've got two all the way around, up and down our chair. That is a testament to the quality of Bliss and the durability. You've got a powder-coated frame that helps it be weather resistant. Galvanized tubing on the inside, that's super important. I'm nerding out here for a second, like, oh, galvanized tubing, what's so great about that? Well, that means it's not gonna rust, in layman's terms. I can't tell you how many cheap chairs I used to buy when I thought I was being thrifty and saving money. I'll get this chair and it'll be okay, and I'll save money and I'll feel great. And then I look on the patio floor and I see this ring of rust, and I'm like, oh man, that was not a smart decision. That's something you're not gonna have to worry about when it comes to our Bliss chairs.
Yeah, there really is something you pay for the quality, right? And that's why what's really nice is this isn't gonna be your little cheap $20 chair that you're getting at the same place you pick up your prescription, right? This is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
This is furniture. This is something that we want you to leave outside. We want you to enjoy it. It's easy to transport it if you do need to take it with you on the road. If you're going camping, or if you're hopping in the RV, you're going to the sports game, you're watching the kids, you're going to sit at your neighbor's pool, bring your own chair, right? You're grabbing this. We also have matching foldable tables, which are also on sale in the same colorways. So if you are creating that little patio experience, those are $7.99. Wow. We do have a color that, we've got the sand, we've got that blue flower, we've got the jacquard, we've got the banana green, but we also have one that is
leaf amber.
Leaf
that
amber,
orange fiery color. Yeah, that's because that matches several of our other. So if you are one of our customers that has been with us for a year or so, and maybe you have one of our other Bliss chairs or our zero gravities or hammocks, that is a matching color, so you can match that back and have that. If not, any of these that you see match the 4 colors that we have. You're gonna wanna get a set, right? You're gonna wanna get a table and 2 chairs in all likelihood. I like to get a matchy match set. My wife would be like, oh, be bold, get 1 blue flower and 1 jacquard. And I'm like, no, that doesn't make me
I'm a matchy.
Yeah, I'm a matchy too. So I would say, get the same 2 colors in the matching table.
And one thing that I'm saying, like, I'm a petite girl, only about 5'1". I kind of just leaned back. I kind of put my feet up a little closer to me. You know, I'm not rocking at now, but it's still, the zero gravity benefit is just like, it's so comfortable. And how is that? Why is that? Like, why is it that we literally feel so much more relaxed when we're sort of feeling as if we're being like cradled and suspended? Yeah,
it's kind of like, I can't technically say this is a zero gravity chair because it's not, we sell that, but it does have some of those same feelings and characteristics. And the reason why, to answer Valerie's question, is because of the double bungee design. So the way it supports your body does give you a sense of weightlessness, because there's not bars that your legs, your hips, your thigh, you don't feel that weight on you. Or behind you. Or even on your back or butt. So without those bars, the top half of you does feel like it's kind of weightlessness. You feel like nothing, like you're just, and that's what we want you to feel. You don't want to sit on a chair and feel the back and be like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna grin and bear it, but I feel the wood
Right.
Say wood planks in the back, whatever those bars are.
Screws or bars underneath your seat. I mean, listen, it doesn't matter how much, winter insulation I got or whatever. Like, I don't want anything poking or prodding to me. And look how enjoyable. I mean, this is the life. This is creating that outdoor oasis, that outdoor experience. I love, love, love that you don't have to wear a ball cap outside, okay? You've got the canopy that's built in. You've got that cushion. You have those double bungees, so you are getting the support. You have the armrests. Somewhere to kind of just put your arms, and when your toes are touching the ground, you can set yourself in that rocking motion. 300-pound weight capacity, so that's really great for so many, and a wider seat, a wider back at 29 inches, so wider than average, so you're getting more quality, more durability, more enjoyment, quite frankly. More everything, weather resistant. It's just which colorway do you choose? So we have a lot of different colors. Remember, it's all kind of woven into the fabric. This jacquard is really pretty if you like bronze colors, if you have black, if you do a lot of neutrals outside. That brown jacquard is gorgeous. If you want the green banana leaf. This is gonna be the most limited, just to kind of show you how cushiony that headrest is, the way it's dome shaped like that, so it can support your neck, support your head, and I love that it's also removable. If you wanted to take it off, you could. Next up, we do have that beautiful blue flower, a little bit more tropical.
Hibiscus.
I love that you, yeah, a little oasis on that one, and then sand. If you don't have a color scheme outside and you don't want to add color, sand is perfect. It's going to go to any house if you're giving this as a gift. Maybe Mother's Day gift,
Absolutely.
Father's Day gift,
Father's
right?
Day, anybody, yeah.
Empty nester gift.
Right. One of the things we want to do is we want to kind of increase or level up our game in our patio furniture, our outdoor furniture. And I know firsthand, I'm a homeowner, it's expensive. And you can spend a lot of money on wicker or things in that. It's not often you find something of such good value that's also durable, that's going to last you season after season. So this is one of those ways for, I think, a good value, a great value in my opinion. You can get a couple of these chairs at a great price and still kind of increase that outdoor game. So when you have friends or family or neighbors over, you kind of feel confident and welcoming. I want to talk about two of the features that are built in. You don't have to pay any extra, it's already included. This is your sun visor or your sun blocker or your privacy shield, whatever you want to call it. I love that you don't have to add it on. It's already comes included. It's already on the back. If you don't need it, hey, that's okay. Just throw it back. If you do want it, you bring it up. You can tilt it. By the way, did you know this blocks 90% of the harmful UVA and UVB rays? So yes, so be protected from the sun. And then that pillow Valerie was talking about, it's plush, first of all. It's very comfortable. It's durable. It matches the same, you know, whatever pattern you're getting, it's the same. And then it's adjustable, right? So whatever your height is, if you're tall or short or whatever, you can use there, or you can slide it all the way down here so that it can be a lumbar support. So we've really taken into consideration all the things, the double bunchy, which I pointed out early in our presentation, even the eyelids, how they're reinforced. It's like, okay, this is durable. And I guess I know we're in our final minute or two of the presentation. I should talk about and go over how you take this apart.
Does it
that's
come
just it.
assembled?
It's already assembled, yeah. So that's all you do. You pull this up and then that's it. It's that thin.
So that's how it arrives to my door.
Yeah, no tools, no manuals to read through, no screwdrivers and Phillips head and all that stuff. You're just going to extend it, and then you come over here to the lever.
And you definitely want to lock both of those levers
lock
in
at the
place.
top and the bottom, and then that's it.
Good
and
to
you
go.
are ready to, look, I can get in even no hands. It's not like, oh, wobbly, am I going to fall out? You just get back and relax.
You know, my great-grandmother had a rocking chair. I remember sitting, you know, on the front porch. I mean, a lot of us, we want to have those added features in our home, but they're just too costly. They have the maintenance. This is beautiful. It's Paradise by Bliss. You guys have made numerous chairs for their outdoor features, customer picks in the past. This one's brand new. We've never before had the rocking feature. I mean, whether it's having your favorite beverage in the evening, coffee in the morning, reading a book, listening to your music, your devotionals, just watching the kids play in the pool or play in the yard. Like, this is the way you want us to take spring and summer.
I like that for prayer time or meditation time.
Absolutely.
Just you time, really.
Absolutely, and we need a little bit more of that. The world is stressful. There's a lot going on. You can just give yourself a few moments of that peace and quiet, and you can enjoy it with others. I hope you guys are picking up two. I think that's a really nice thing to do. Get the two chairs, $25.99, gets it home on any major credit card, and then add on the table, because the fact of the matter is when you're sitting with a loved one, maybe you want to share some chips and guac.
Maybe an adult beverage.
Maybe an adult beverage.
Maybe, you know.
Maybe a charcuterie, right? So we've got these brand new tables. They also fold. They're 20 inches. They're considered a side table. I like it kind of in between the two rocking chairs. They're $7.99 to get it home. Wow. Here are the colors that we have for you if you're placing your order. It's item number 866396. We do have it to match back to your rocking chair in that green banana leaf. We have it for you in that brown jacquard, that kind of cocoa espresso color. Blue flower, then the sand. Notice they have two drink or cup holders. Yes. And then we also have the one that we are calling leaf amber. Has a little bit more of those golden yellow tones.
Kind of a little bit fiery, a little yellow orange. And I love that those match back perfectly. And all those great things and features and benefits that I kind of went over about our rocking chair are still, they hold true for those folding side tables. So they fold up, they're 20 inches, two places to put your cups, your favorite beverage holders. And I like that they're collapsible, and all the things things I said, the double bungee system, the durability, the powder coated steel, all those things still ring true even for those end tables. And they're just like the right height, right? I mean, obviously we have one here, you know, between us, and it's great if it's the right height.
Notice how we're talking about the tables, but yet you and I have not left the rocking chairs. We do not want to get out.
We don't want to get up.
Comfortable.
I'm like, I don't want to have to show how, I just want to sit back.
I know. You know what I was thinking? Tailgating in the fall.
That's
right?
a good
like
one.
this is, you could take all 3 pieces with you, throw them in your trunk or throw them in the back of the truck, right? The SUV. You've got an entire way to like sit and relax and enjoy. My sister has 3 kids in lacrosse. She's at so many different fields. She's busy and so are you. So I hope you're getting the rocking chair. Add on the tables. You don't have to get the chairs, or maybe you have a previous Bliss chair from the past. You're like, I didn't know they had side tables. These are new. These are the 20 by 20s. And so that's going to give you that dimension there. It's like a nice kind of square design, a great height on these, and beautiful colors. That leaf amber is going to be the first to sell out. These only weigh about 6 pounds inherently, so they're really lightweight as well, and they're okay to be outside, weather resistant again.
Absolutely, same powder coated steel and everything. And if you're just joining us for a final minute of our presentation, like, what is going on? We have a rocking chair that's portable. I mean, think about that. When you think about a rocking chair, you think about big, bulky, wood, something that's staying outside. You can't move it around. Once it's there, it's like there all year. This is portable.
Bobby.
You fold it up, it's lightweight, take it with you, put it in the trunk, take it to those soccer games, take it to the pool, to the park, to the fireworks.
Is it sunny outside? Because look,
if it is, boom.
Wait,
you can
I didn't realize you could actually like push it back or lift it up.
Yeah, you don't, if you don't need it, you throw it back, and then let's take these right here. Yeah.
What?
So fold it down.
Shush.
Is your pillow adjusted good? Are you good
there?
there?
Yeah, I feel like the pillow's in the right spot. I feel like I
sure
got a good stride of my rocking back here.
Good stride.
I feel like I could really enjoy
doing nothing.
It's 5 o'clock. I'm like, what could we order right now, Bobby?
Yes, we were just, weren't we ordering room service or something?
Yeah, burgers.
Burgers,
pizza.
And can I say margaritas? Or
margaritas, why not? It's 5 o'clock
If you do that,
here.
if not a lemonade, maybe just a lemonade.
Mocktails, I'm here for the mocktails. I'm
cool
loving
too.
all of it. And I'm happy that you guys are here. We're excited to kind of spruce up your backyard. Hopefully you're picking up the brand new rocking chair. Add on the folding table as well. 5 interest-free credit card payments on everything. So it's a good thing that Sarah's taking over next, because I might take a nap.
We might not make it much more.
Yeah,
if we
we're
fall
not going to
asleep.
go very far. Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate hanging out
and
with you.
thank you guys. You're going to love, love, love it.
Yes, you are. All right. Well, you could watch Sarah in this great rocking chair, best of both worlds. Here she is. She's coming up next.
That's right. Valerie,